Hey guys, John from SurfFX, and we're having a look at the new 2022 North Swell foil board. Now, the Swell has been a popular board for us. We do quite a bit of stuff with North. They've tweaked this quite, really substantially, actually. The North team, I know, are just like foil crazy. They're just going nuts. Designed and tested in New Zealand for the moment, with the guys in Europe going hard as well. What they've done is really just kind of refine the shape. A lot of the features that they liked, they've kind of just increased, and really, this is a 4.4, 38 liters. The first thing you notice they've done, they've chucked a lot more volume into the boards. The rail shape on them is still beveled, but you can see there's a little bit more nose rocker. They want to make it a little easier to kind of get in the pocket on a steeper wave, but the thickness of the board all the way through the front is pretty substantial, so they just maintain thickness up the front. It's just to keep your shoulders and head above water, so it just makes it easier to paddle, having a bit more paddle speed, more waves, and there you go. Deck shape, they've increased a little concavity, a bit more skateboardy feel to it, just a little bit more of that traction that you get from having a little concave deck, and they can maintain their deck grip with that corduroy kind of deck grip. Now that gives you a nice amount of grip, but without really a rashy feel like you get from the Diamond grips, especially if you're just running a just basic rashy or no shirt at all. And they've kept on something they've always had. They've really kept their ridge down the middle of the board. So that's just to locate it, so you can know exactly where it is without looking. You just have a feel of it, and you can feel that ridge to the middle. You can see on the deck here that they've also increased the amount of inserts they have for the foot straps. So they go further back and they go further forward as well. So you've got way more range of foot strap options if you're using a tow, or some guys are paddling with foot straps. But you're really starting to get a lot more guys using these smaller boards for winging with foot straps, just to get that extra control. So now you can really get it completely dialed in exactly where you want that foot strap placement and really perfect your stance. They've beveled out the rail a bit, and they've actually added it so that up the front it's actually quite concave. And they've done that so you can actually get your fingers in there when you pop. So having a little bit of grip on the front, so you're not sliding around. But yes, it's a neat feeling having that, because you can really you see there, just your fingers kind of sit in there neatly when you just go to pop, and you just kind of know, just on your takeoffs, a little bit more control and just precise feeling when you're about to just get to your feet. Through the back of the board, they have just done this big wedge kick pad like they've done in the past, with the sides chopped off so that your knees can go past. Makes total sense, because riding boards that are so small, this isn't down by your feet anymore. This is kind of by your knees. So being able to get that block between is just more comfortable in the paddling. Again, foiling is all about the release, and what they've done, they've just sharpened up that bottom edge the whole way, starting right up in the front here. So there's a little bit of a V and a little bit of a for a touchdown, a little bit of like a double concave for touchdown, so you're not just like sticking, but they really see that sharp rail all the way to the front, all the way back, very blocky in the back end. Just get that release coming off. They've got a little bit of a step tail to get some clearance, but they've really kind of accentuated that release off the back end. It's that quick release, just letting the water go, getting the board in the air and foiling. Boxes, you'll see that there's 4 boxes on this board. So that's their new old kind of drop-through system. So if you just leave your bolts on, you can just drop it straight in and slide it around, and you've got good range. Just kind of speed things up. Works really well with their North foil setup. So they've a few new sizes this year. You can see in the range that what they've done, they've really just kind of made everything a touch shorter for the same volume, if you kind of go by that. And you can just get the smallest board possible, least amount of swing weight, pump easier, and just have more fun foiling.